Cool. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Welcome, you guys. This is my first chakra series, so I'm pretty excited to do this. And the beauty of this is the more I learn, or the more that I research and read about it, like the more that I learn and then I can share. So it's kind of a win-win. I get to learn and be a little student as well. We'll start at the root of our spine in Muladhara, which, if you don't know what a chakra is, it's these energy, we have an energy system throughout our body, and there's a bunch of channels, and where they intersect in our body is we have 7 major chakras. And the first one is right at the root of our spine. It's the foundation for them all. And we stare because that is the building block of our energy system. So that is in alignment. And when that is rock solid, everything else can start to filter up and be in that space of alignment as well. So let's get started. And you can get started in a seat, or if you wanted to start on your back already, that's perfect, wherever you want to. If you have a couple blocks or a pillow, I suggest it, especially as we get to start to flow. Wherever you are, you can be seated, or if you want to start on your back in like a broken bridge or recline bound angle, wherever you are is perfect. To start to shimmy and close your eyes. And the root chakra, like I mentioned, starts at the base of our spine. You already want to envision this beautiful bright red hue. And I'll guide us through a little bit of a meditation to drop us into that space, and I'll be from the wheels of life. But before we get into that, just be here right now. One of my favorite things about learning about this chakra is the verb, or the mantra is I have. So when we think about the root chakra being stabilizing and supportive, I have support, I have stability, I have enough. Close your eyes, breathe in. Just open mouth, exhale. We begin our journey here on this great body of earth. Our a long climb upward begins by going down. Go down into this body as we go down into our own bodies, into our flesh, into our guts, into our legs and feet. Digging our roots deep into the earth, which supports and nourishes us. We move deep into her rocks and soil, deep into her guts of red hot lava, seething deep below into her source of life, movement, and power. Continue to breathe deep. When we sink deeply, we come to the base of our spine and find a red glowing ball of energy, glowing like the core of the earth. Feel this molten energy running down your legs, through your knees, into your feet. Feel it running through your feet, into the floor beneath you, through the floor, and down into the earth, burrowing between rocks and roots, finding nourishment, support, and stability. Feel this cord of energy as the anchor settling you, calming you, and grounding you. You are here. You are connected. You are solid, but you are also molten inside. Deep within your roots, you find your past, your memories, your primal self. Your connection is here. It's simple, direct. Take a full belly breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Just like that, breathe in, fill up space. And then that giant open mouth exhale, continue the release. And if you're on your back, stay there. And if you're not, slowly make your way there. Right onto your back. And draw your knees already into your chest. So you can take your hands to the top of your shins or mid shin. And just draw right knee in, left knee in, and start to rock left to right. So you can feel, literally feel, the base of your spine supported, stable, nourished. And picture, envision that bright red hue just grounding you down, firing you up. And then place your right foot back onto the earth, your left foot back onto the earth. And we'll just take an easy bridge pose. So not too much thought, not too much power. Just press into your feet and raise your hips up just a tad. Maybe it's not the fullest potential, and that's okay. Breathe in. And then lower your hips right back down to the ground as you exhale. 2 more times, friends. Breathe in, lift your hips up. And then exhale, place your hips back to the earth. Last time. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, melt them down. And take your knees back into your chest just as you were before. And take a couple more rocks left to right, right to left. And then grab hold of the back of your thighs and start to rock that other length of your mat as many times as you need, front to back, and eventually crossing your ankles, planting your palms, and just finding a tabletop pose. And just wag your spine now, right to left. And you can take your head, so your right ear matches your right hip, left ear, left hip, just side to side. And then come back, neutral tabletop, right shoulders right over your wrists, hips over your knees. Breathe in, cow pose, belly descends, chin lifts. Press out through all 10 finger pads. And then exhale, round up, dome your spine, cat pose, tuck your chin into your chest. Move with intention, inhale, cow pose, belly descends, chin lifts. Exhale, cat pose, round, tuck, dome. And then move with your own encouragement 2 or 3 more times. Cycle through. And if you want to invite that little barrel roll of your torso, so incorporating all 4, side to side, up, down. Maybe perhaps the other direction. Let that feel good. And then come back to neutral spine once again. Tuck your toes and downward facing dog. Let your hips fly high. And then take some organic movement here. Pedal out your feet left and right, or perhaps take your heels high and bend them over to one direction. And then inhale, lift up, and then exhale, press them back to the other side. And just explore movement. Your heart melt to the tops of your thighs. And just breathe. Take your hand and reach towards your left ankle. So you kind of through your left armpit, kind of the top of your left hip cliff, and just gaze up. Feel that little bit of a lateral movement. And then energize your heels a little bit further to the ground so you can even that out. And then reverse, right hand down, left hand to right ankle, peer over your hip cliff. And then downward facing dog, breathe in. And then exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Toe heel your feet out just a little, toes off. And find Malasana, garland pose, our little frog. And if you'd like a block, you can sit highest or mid setting, or find that courage and root of your feet down. So tendency is to kind of find this little ball, but if we can press our elbows towards our inner thighs and really ride through our chest forward. Just stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Press into all 4 corners of both feet. A little side to side wiggle, doesn't hurt. But feel how connected you are right here to the earth. Imagine your feet fully engulfing the floor, the ground below you. 1 breath in. And then utilize your power, stand all the way up. Ooh, yes. You can shake your feet out. And then draw your feet closer to the hip width. And just draw your hands to heart space. And just slightly tuck your chin down. And again, come into this vision of feeling your biggest support. What does that look like to you? Sometimes when our root chakra is out of alignment, it looks like a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety. Where can we balance that? Coming back to that mantra, I have support, I have stability, I have stillness. I have the right to be here right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your feet hip width distance apart, and then breathe in, mountain pose, Tadasana. Reach your arms up overhead. Bring your pinkies in just a little bit more so you can free up a little bit of space in your upper back, and then energize your shoulders down so you can really feel the energy of your pointer fingers reach up. Breathe in. And then exhale, chair fly, sit into your strong legs, reach your fingertips back, ignite your triceps, backline of your arms, and again, think pride through your chest, beam your heart forward like that little Care Bear image. Inhale, mountain pose. This time, let yourself lift your heels up, come into that little releve position, breathe in, and then exhale, chair fly. Now I'm gonna offer you this up if you'd like to try this on. As we flow, and you wanna come into a chair fly, let your chest go, let your arms come up, and then breathe in, mountain pose. Maybe you rise, tiptoe. Exhale, chair fly, swing, and then feel that momentum. Do that a few times, kind of get dancey with it. Feel that suspension in the air, and then as you come down. Yeah, do this a few more times and really let yourself sigh it out. The bottom. 2 more times. Ooh, feeling that power, feeling that energy surge through your heels as you stand all the way up. Awesome, and then come back, mountain pose, breathe in. Exhale, hands through heart space. Inhale, mountain pose, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, hinge. Halfway left, breathe in. Hands to your shins, to your thighs. Rock the weight a little bit more forward so you can feel your hamstrings fire. And as if you're appearing off the edge of a cliff, your ears away from your shoulders. 1 more inch, breathe in. Exhale, high plank pose, step back, top of your push-up. Lower all down to your belly at your slowest. Again, leave your hips about hips width distance. And then just lift your right leg up. Press into both hips, lift your right leg up, pull your toes a little bit more back. And then release down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, your nose, your forehead can press down into the earth. Again, feeling supported, just press through your hips, lift your left toes, breathe in. Down. Let's try on a few rounds of Cobra. Inhale, Cobra pose. Lift your shoulders, lift your gaze to the top of your mat and feel the weight into your fingertips, and then slowly start to lessen that weight. And then exhale, lower down. Press to the tops of your feet 3 more times. Inhale, Cobra pose, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Let's try that one more time. Now lift your right leg up as you cobra pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes. High plank pose. Downward facing dog. All right, inhale. Bring your gaze forward. And then exhale, move to the top of your mat, however you want to get there, whether that's little steps forward, one big giant leap. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, lift up. Exhale, chair fly. Inhale, mountain pose, back bend, or all the way up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, forward fold, hinge, release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine. Exhale, high plank pose, and then lower to belly. We'll flow twice, right leg, left leg. Inhale, cobra, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lower down, press into your strong hips. Inhale, cobra, left leg lifts. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, one movement. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, breathe in, breathe out. One more, just like that, breathe in, fill up. Open mouth, let it feel good. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Yes, three-legged dog. Take any movement you want. Open up through your hips. Yes. Greg, I'm happy you're here too. Yes. All right, and then realign your right hip down with your left. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee, a right tricep. Tap and then fire on through your right side body. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through, and then lower your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana or crescent moon. Press through your left hip, and then just feel that nice little back bend, or take your hands to your thigh. So really opening up through our left hip. And again, connected to the ground, connected to the earth, and that stability. Breathe your arms up overhead, tuck your back toes. Exhale, airplane crescent, reach back. Fire up through your entire posterior chain. So your back line of your body, from your left heel all the way to the crown of your head. Can you feel that strength? Inhale, star pose, pivot, heels and toes out. And my favorite power pose, just reach in opposite directions and really just take up space. Like I am here, right? That mantra, I have the right to be here. I am enough. And then point your fingers to your thumbs, V and mudra, breathe in. Exhale, find a horse squat, elbows in, palms up. Let's flow that 3 times. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, sit low. 2 more, inhale, take up space, get big. Exhale, elbows in, horse squat. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a second, bend into your right leg. Fidget, wiggle. Open up through your right hip and then pierce your left heel down to the ground. If you want to angle your toes in a little bit more, not as much strain on your left hip. And then get strong through your arms. This perfect warrior stance just symbolizes so much grounding, so much strength right here. Breathe in. Little extended side angle, reach forward. Again, just find that rotation, right ribs underneath your left. And it's really more about the reach in the opposite directions than touching the ground, right? Nice left side, body straight and length. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press into your right heel. Lift up, breathe up. Exhale, high to low plank for a chaturanga with that right leg lifted, or you can lower all the way down and find cobra. Your choice. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Put your belly up and back. Pedal it out. Take a giant breath in. And a giant breath out. All right, let's do that on the other side. Inhale, lift your left heel high, straight-legged down dog. Give that nice little shake, rattle, roll, whatever you need. And then realign your left hip down with your right. Cross through your left heel, breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Yes, feel that fire through your left side body. Yes, you got it. Inhale, 3 extend, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, heel, ball, toe, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, lift up. Feel that slight back bend, the press of your right hip forward. Ooh, freedom in the right hip, tuck your toes, breathe in. Exhale, crescent airplane, pick your right leg up with that strength, and then reach back. Knit your bottom ribs in so you fire up your lower belly and press into your left heel. Ready to go. Inhale, star pose, other side. Get big. You can shake your hips this time, side to side. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse with that little mudra. Thumbs and fingers. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows in. One more time, inhale. Can you sit lower? Feel your inner thighs stretch. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2, press and settle. And again, little movements, little warrior wiggles, get them out. And then find a breath or two. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward and then reach that up and down. Again, oblique strength right here. Can you lift up just a little bit more so you can find that bigger range of, or bigger space between hips and shoulders on both sides. Press into your front heel, straighten your left leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, high to low plank or cobra, left leg lifted, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Powerful breath in, sip it, sip it, sip it. And then pour the breath out, release. One more, just like that, breathe in. Breathe out. All right, let's flow and link that breath to movement. Inhale, guide your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, tap. Inhale, power it up. Exhale, low lunge, control back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, crescent airplane, pick your back leg up. Inhale, star pose, lift up. Exhale, horse. Just one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, your route, high to low plank or cobra. Or maybe just hold that plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, tap, power. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, heel, ball, toe, back knee down. Inhale, crescent lift. Exhale, crescent airplane. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, horse, drop it low. One more time, inhale, star. Exhale, drop it. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2, settle, pause, breathe in. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, or your choice. However you want to get to down dog. Permission to do what you wish. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, let's do that again. We're just gonna add a few little things on. Inhale, guide your right leg high once again. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. And right from here, fire onto your left tricep, right, left, right. Just for 4, just for 3, just for 2, and 1. Send it high, shake it out. Maybe find that little stack once again. Exhale, low lunge. Back knee down. Inhale, crescent, little back bend. And this time, exhale, airplane, launch. Right onto your right leg. And then you can just fly your hands back or take them to your hips. Find that little stability measure right here. And instead of pulsing your left heel like I love to do, can you bend your right knee and then press away from the ground? Like a little one-legged squat, but your chest is parallel to the earth. Bend. Just press, 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 press. Feel that connection to the earth that you have. And again, that fiery red is helping you out. That connection with the earth, your stability. Last 2. Last 1, and then step it back. Inhale, star pose. Ooh, baby. Shake it out. And then add a lateral lunge to your left leg. And you can take your hands down to the ground and then just feel that nice stretch through your right leg that you just worked. A couple pulses might feel really good. And then walk it back, find star pose, nice and slow. And then exhale, horse. Let's stay right here. Take your hands to your thighs and just find a little ring of your spine out. So sometimes we let that fear and the anxiety take over. But when we do these simple grounding exercises, just with breath, with body, can you feel the support? You feel the physical support and let that turn in the other. Breathe in, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Pause, breathe in, lengthen your fingers. Exhale, extend it, side. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, your voyage all the way down. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a chaturanga, cobra, whenever you want. Down dog. Easy breath in. Ride the breath out. One more. Pull a strong breath in. Let the breath ride. All right, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep touch. Bring it over, right, left. Just for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Send it high, breathe it in. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. Right knee down. Inhale, crescent, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, airplane, or go back to crescent airplane, your choice. Power up through your left leg if you're taking airplane, if you're taking that flight. And that capital T, point your right hip down. And again, bend through your left leg, straighten. Bend and straighten. Yes, feel that power. Go as slow as you need, but feel the focus. You have it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, inhale, star pose. And then take that lateral lunge to your right leg, to your back leg. Maybe hands come down to the ground and you find a few little pulses. If your legs are feeling energized, if you feel the blood flowing, that is perfect. These are grounding movements. Feeling your power. And then push off. Inhale, star pose. And then exhale, just sit into your horse and just find a few little pulses here. Hands to heart space, or maybe even hands up. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, drop right back in. Elongate, breathe in. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, high to low. Again, your mode of transportation is up to you. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. All right, friends, 3 rounds of breath. Keep it honest. And then drop down to your forearm plank once those 3 rounds of breath are done. Forearm plank, option again for your knees here. Just that long line from your heels to your head or from your knees to your head. Recruit your bottom ribs in, feel your lower belly, fire. And just hold. Create that number 11 with your forearms. Spread all 10 finger pads out. Slight tuck of your chin to your chest so you can feel the energy of your ears away from your shoulders. One more, big breath in. Drop down to your knees. All right, if you'd like to take a sip of water, towel off if you're sweating. I love it. All right, come down to your backs. I'm gonna angle this down a little bit. Yeah, come down to your backs when you're ready. Okay. And if you have a block, perfect. If you don't, perfect. Take it right if you would like to use it. We're gonna do some bridge lifts. So you can take it right between your inner thighs if you'd like. And I'll walk your heels close to your glutes, right? Arms by your side. Take a big breath in, just as we did in the beginning. And then send your hips up. Now we kind of just hang out for a couple of breaths. And you can stay right here, or take your arms up overhead. And then as you breathe out, we're gonna split the breath. Breathe out, lower your arms, lower your hips. And let's do that. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your hips up. And then slow and controlled exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your hips up. And then slowly exhale. Press to all 4 corners of your feet. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, breathe in, arms up, hips up. Exhale, lower down. Draw your knees into your chest. Now this time, instead of back and forth, take your hands to your knees and just stir the pot little clockwise direction. So your knees are just making this little clockwise circle. And do it again the other way, counterclockwise, stir the pot. Again, we're just working into that base of our spine, letting our body know that we are supported, we are stable. And then come to stillness. Take behind your thighs once again. Rock and roll to a tabletop pose. And we'll actually find our first child's pose. So knees out wide, fingers climb to the top of your mat. Press your forehead down. And just take a few rounds of breath right here. I have enough, I am enough right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, tabletop pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale again, any way you wish, top of your mat, feet to touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift, long, flat back, reset. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach your arms up. Perfect. So now we get to feel the heat. Breathe in, sit lower, hands to the heart space. And then exhale, prayer twist. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. You're more than welcome to stay here. But again, just another little balance layer I like to offer. Press down through your right leg and take your left foot back. Revolved crescent tap. And then you can shift back into prayer twist. Maybe you do that a time or two, or hold for a few breaths. But just feel your strength. Yeah, feel that ground in. Ooh, nice, Danny. And then come back to prayer twist. Really strong, you guys. Inhale, one leg mountain pose, left leg lifts. Ooh, that's a core. Little engagement right here. Breathe in. And then exhale, tree pose. Take your left foot to wherever it lands. Maybe that is your inner thigh or your calf, or even touch your toes down. Heel kind of matches up to your ankle. Now the fun begins. We can play with us whatever arm variation you want to do. Arms up, arms down. My favorite is just kind of soften your eyes, soften your gaze. See how much that kind of wobbles you. Just trust that you're right where you need to be, learning the lessons that we need to learn right here. Awesome. Inhale, back one leg, mountain pose, left leg lifts up once again. A little funky transition, just step back to your crescent lunge and then reach your arms up. Eagle arms on the right, sweep your right arm underneath your left. Yes, I promise it will make sense. Tip your elbows back, find that little bit of a back bend. And then find humble crescent with the eagle arms. And just find again that length and that commitment of your inner thigh towards your center. And slowly come up, bend both knees. And this is a fun one. You can take a few different little steps. Step your right leg back up, one leg mountain pose, back of your mat. Yes, your navel needs to kind of snap in. And then eagle pose on the right. Right launches over your left. So we give that right leg a nice little break. And we sit low into our left leg. Feel the base of your spine rooting down a little further. Hug into center, feel your power, feel the presence. And just the awareness of your breath and what that does to your overall being right here. Unravel everything, arms, legs. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Another fun transition. Giant step forward and then let it swing into Prasarita. Yeah, like so you're kind of going over the cliff of a roller coaster and you just kind of swing and let it take you. And now here are a couple options. You can take traditional Prasarita, grab to ankles, hands under, or kind of like a wide ragdoll. Take your hands to opposite triceps and just swing your torso left to right. You can get a little funky with the breath. Let it be audible. And the sound of the root chakra is O, kind of like rope. And yes, it's cool if we chant it, but you can even just visualize yourself saying it over and over again in your mind as something to come back to. All right, take your hands right back underneath your shoulders. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl to your low lunge. Let's get one more little twist, hippie, dippy in. Take your right hand, low lunge twist, breathe in. And then exhale, fall in a warrior. Just reach towards the back of your mat. Come to pinky toe edge on both sides and really press through your left palm. And then come back, low lunge. Kick your right leg high, three-legged down dog. Stay here or wild thing if you'd like to open. Step your right foot back. Reach your heart up, reach. And then downward facing dog. Solid breath in. Solid breath out. All right, let's do that on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, boogie to the top of your mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach. And then again, that power pose right here, power pause. Sit low, feel the commitment, your adduction, your inner thighs hugging into one leg beneath you against the heart space, and then exhale, twist. And then you get to choose if you'd like to layer on. Maybe look down at your left foot. Feel the roots grow beneath you, and then step your right foot back. Whether that's just a little tap, or you come up. Awesome, turn on your side bodies, end in prayer twist. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose. Ooh, right leg lifts. Exhale, tree, Vrikshaksana. Peel your right hip open and just land where you land. Toes down, calf, or all the way up to your inner thigh. And your arms don't have to be symmetrical to what you did on the other side. Inhale, one leg, mountain pose, lift up. Trust yourself, step all the way back, crescent pose. Take that big giant leap, reach your arms up, breathe in. Eagle on the other side, left sweeps underneath your right. If you need that couple wiggles, it's perfect, maybe a wider stance. And then breathe in, just tip your elbows just slightly up. And then exhale, humble crescent, bow forward. Bow and acknowledge the journey. There's gonna be fear, there will be anxiety, but the more that we align, the more that we can ground in and know that we're supported, we get to find that balance. Ease yourself back up. And that big giant leap, trust yourself, bend through your right knee. Inhale, one leg mountain pose at the back of your mat. Yes. And then eagle, left crosses over your right, sit low, breathe deep. Trust your legs, get lower, anchor your tailbone down. Commit to that steady breath, steady pace. Awesome, inhale, unravel, arms and legs. All right, roller coaster move. Giant step forward with your left and then swing over Prasarita. Stay here. Or take that wide ragdoll or maybe a wide down dog. How's your breath? And crawl your hands right back underneath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl to your low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Peel your left fingertips up. Stay here. Exhale, fallen warrior. Woo, get into those hips. Pause for the breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale. Back to your down dog or three-legged dog rather. Send it high, kick it open, find wild things. Step your left leg back. Push your heart to the sky, reach. And then find your downward facing dog. Last time here. Can you breathe in? Send the breath out. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. And then come all the way through down to a seat. Awesome, friends. Hopefully you feel so strong because you look strong. And we're just going to do 2 more stretches for our legs and our hips kind of sinking right into the earth. And then we get this juicy shavasana. So take your left leg out, your right foot into your inner thigh, and then just breathe in. Lift your arms up. Find your shoulders kind of stack over your hips first. And then rotate your torso to your extended leg. And then gracefully allow your chest to kind of fall over your thigh. And permission here to bend your knee. Use blocks. You can bend your knee as much as you need and really draw your forehead to meet your knee. That forehead to knee connection is that little response to our nervous system that we're safe, we're grounded. Can you tune in to the sounds of your body and notice what areas feel a little tight still and could actually just benefit from you sending breath there. Giving them permission to disengage, permission to soften. One more big breath in. Big breath out. And then simply roll up. Then you can take your hand right behind your hip and do a little mild thing, little press of your hips up. And then we come back, both hip bones down. Extend your right leg out, left foot into your inner thigh. And just rotate or start with that growth first. Grow your spine tall and then find that rotation and then meld forward. And again, draw that big bend, little bend, whatever you need. So you can perhaps maybe draw forehead to knee or forehead to block to knee. Send those little signals to our body. Sometimes we think our bodies are just vehicles to get us from point A to point B, but they listen, they store information. So the more that we can signal to our different systems that we're safe, we're good, we're grounded. Everything else energetically kind of dissipates. We find that balance that we're looking for. 2 more breaths right here. And then slowly come all the way back up. You can take your hand right behind, find that stargazer, a little mild thing, send your hips up. And come all the way down. Awesome, friends. If you are following along with the playlist, second to last song right here, Oh, I Love You. And then come all the way down to your backside. Send your left leg long, right knee in, just as we started, but now single leg. Breathe in. And just find a gentle twist, supine twist. Guide your right knee over to the left, cactus your right arm out. If your right shoulder blade starts to peel, allow it. And just let gravity take hold. Let gravity sink you into the pose rather than you manipulate your body to make that shape. Pull it back in to center. Find happy baby and Ananda Balasana. Stamp your feet onto the ceiling. Grab hold of your feet, your thighs, your calves. And then just rock side to side. And then we'll gracefully switch it out. Right leg long, left shin in. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Scoot your right hip back into space. Left hip stacks. Draw your left knee over to the right. Cactus your left arm or fully extend your left arm. Find the essence of freedom right here. Nothing to do, nothing to see, so you can close your eyes. And slowly make your way back to center. Last time, knees into your chest. This time you can invite your right arm to wrap over your shins, left arm wrap over. Draw your knee, your forehead up to your knees. Breathe in, give yourself a big squeeze. And then exhale, slide into your Shavasana. You can take broken bridge or let your legs kind of splay out. Heels in, toes just drift away. From the ground up, can you relax through your feet, your calves, your thighs? Let your pelvis melt further down into the ground. Your arms extend and relax. Your shoulders soften. Your head just simply melts and melts into your mat. And as you breathe in, just fresh new air. And as you breathe out, this overwhelming sense of calm and stability wash over you. You're enveloped with that bright red. Your body is the journey, and it is where you begin. It's your connection to the physical world, your foundation, the home of your dance. You are the place which all action and understanding will arise, into which it will return. You are the testing ground of truth. You are the ground on which all things rest. You are the earth from which all things grow. You are here. You are solid. You are alive. You are the point from which all things can begin. Friends, you can rest here, continue to feel the vibration and the stability of earth below. Or if you would like to continue with your evening, just start with a simple inhale and a simple exhale. And you can slowly return movement back into your toes, fingers. Rock your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Maybe you just move through your facial muscles. And then those little movements tend to lead to bigger movements, maybe that full body stretch, arms over your head. And then you can ball your knees into your chest one final time and maybe take supported fetal pose to your right or to your left. Or push yourself all the way up to a seat. Hands can be palms down, palms up, or palms at heart space. Thank yourself for being here. I move my thumbs to my third eye center right between my brow. The light in me honors, reflects, and truly respects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much.